What's up, you beauties? Welcome back to HW Hockey. Today we're taking a closer look at why Rick Tocchet passed on what many would consider a premier coaching opportunity with the Boston Bruins, and what that decision says about the current state of their organization. We'll also explore what this means for the Philadelphia Flyers, who may be entering a promising new era under Tocchet's leadership. Much of the information in today's report comes from a well-sourced article by Jimmy Murphy at the RG Media. Be sure to check out the description for the full story. Rick Tocchet is officially behind an NHL bench, but not with the team many expected. Despite his name being connected to the Boston Bruins head coaching vacancy, Tocchet reportedly never gave serious consideration to the position. According to two separate sources cited by the RG Media, Tocchet was hesitant about joining the Bruins due to one central concern: the uncertain status of general manager Don Sweeney, who is entering the final year of his contract. However, the concern wasn't just only about Sweeney's contract, it was about the overall stability of the front office and its handling of head coaches over the last several years. Since taking over as GM in 2015, Sweeney has relieved 3 head coaches of their duties: Claude Julien, Bruce Cassidy, and most recently Jim Montgomery. All 3 were respected, and notably, all 3 won the Jack Adams Award during or before their time in Boston. Cassidy, for example, led the Bruins to the 2019 Stanley Cup Final and was widely considered secure in his role before being dismissed after the 2021-22 season. Montgomery followed up by leading the team to a record-breaking regular season in 2022-23, yet was dismissed less than 2 seasons later. This pattern has not gone unnoticed by coaching candidates around the league. A track record of short coaching tenures, even amid success, can be a red flag for any coach seeking long-term alignment and trust with an organization. During the Bruins' end-of-season press conference in April, team president Cam Neely offered lukewarm support for Sweeney. While acknowledging the GM's contributions, Neely was non-committal about offering him a contract extension prior to the 2025-26 season. That kind of uncertainty can make it difficult for a coach like Tocchet, who has a reputation for building culture and accountability, to sign on without knowing if the executive who hired him will be there long term. As one source told RG, he was concerned for 2 reasons: Sweeney's contract status and his history with head coaches. Instead of walking into a potentially unstable situation, Tocchet chose a different path, one that leads back to familiar ground in Philadelphia. For the Flyers, this is a significant hire. Tocchet brings with him a well-rounded background as a former player, Stanley Cup winning assistant, and an increasingly respected head coach. His style emphasizes discipline, structure, and accountability, all of which align with the direction the Flyers are looking to go under GM Danny Briere and President of Hockey Operations Keith Jones. With a young core that includes names like Matvei Michkov and Tyson Forster, the Flyers are positioning themselves for sustainable growth. Tocchet's leadership could play a pivotal role in shaping that future. Back in Boston, the coaching vacancy remains open. According to Elliot Friedman of Sportsnet, the Bruins have interviewed up to 15 candidates, but notably Tocchet and even former Bruins coach Mike Sullivan were not among them. In response to concerns about the attractiveness of the position, Sweeney stated during the press conference that the Bruins' rich 100-year legacy remains their biggest draw. He emphasized that coaching the Bruins is still one of the most prestigious roles in hockey. While history is certainly important, today's NHL is a business of stability, collaboration, and vision. Any new coach stepping into this role will need clarity in the front office's direction and ideally a long-term partnership, not just a short-term mandate. Rick Tocchet's decision to pass on the Bruins coaching job speaks volumes. It highlights an organizational concern that may not be visible on the surface, but matters deeply to those within the game, especially experienced coaches. For the Flyers, Tocchet's arrival signals intent. It suggests a commitment to a structured rebuild guided by a coach who understands how to connect with players and navigate the modern NHL. For Boston, it may be time to reevaluate the message their recent decisions are sending to the top coaching talent of the NHL. We'll be keeping a close eye on both teams as the offseason progresses. So what do you think? If you found today's video insightful, please like and subscribe for more NHL analysis and news breakdowns throughout the offseason. Once again, full credit to Jimmy Murphy of the RG Media for the reporting that supported this episode. You can find the original article linked in the description below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to keep it high, keep it wide, and we'll see you next time on HW Hockey.